Hello, Miss Ballinger's 2017-2018 class. This is an example of what I did with my summer collage. One of the important things to remember about this assignment is that you have to provide evidence. Pictures, ticket stubs, wrappers, screencasts about what you did with your summer. I'm not looking for, I slept, I ate food, I did nothing, I worked. That's not a description of your summer. We won't learn much about you from that. And so as you start thinking about your collage, it's important to know that it doesn't have to look like this. Mine looks like this because I am pressed for time. I do not have the same amount of time that you've had, so I had to hurry mine a bit. The reason I'm not here is right here with this first picture. As you were listening to this / watching it, I am in beautiful sunny Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm not there on vacation. I didn't ditch you, and I didn't decide to play hooky from the first week of school. The reason I'm in Las Vegas actually started late last spring in April. So, hopefully you can see this well in the projection. This is my pool team. I play pool 8-ball and 9-ball every week in league, and I had a very winning year last year. Well, my teams did. I'm the low player on the team, which means I do the best I can. I do well for somebody of my rank, but I'm not one of the great players on the team. So this is me, and this is Lorna. This is our captain, Alan. This is Roddy. He's from Scotland. He's also a writer, so we're really good friends. This is Jackie, who she is not from Scotland. She is from Kiwi. Yeah, the one next to Australia that I can't think of right now. This is my adored beloved Jeff, who's on the team. And in the team, I joined it because this is my mom. She has late-stage COPD, and there's a lot of things she can't do anymore. She can't go hiking with me. A day of shopping is a whole lot of work, and we're not going to get very far. But she plays pool at least 3 times a week, maybe more. She loves the game of pool. So I originally joined the team to spend more time with her. And from that, I met all of these wonderful people, including my beloved Jeff. So we won our division in the spring for 8-ball. That's a little 8-ball right there, and these are the fun little plaques. I have 3 or 4 of them hanging in my den now. And when you win your division, you get to go to cities, which is this picture right here. That's our bracket list. And if you win cities, well, you go to Vegas. We won cities, which means we played round after round of pool. I did the best I could. I played well against some higher-ranked players. This guy, the adored Jeff, he played like a beast. He just wrecked some higher-ranked players than him, and he's ranked pretty high. And the sense of it all the way through is we were doing this for my mom. We were going to make my mom happy. She's facing, she's near the end of her life, and she really wanted to go to Vegas for pool. So we won, and here's all of us celebrating with our trophies. I'm cut off over here. I'm off to the side. But there's my mama right there. And so that was the beginning of the summer. 8-ball APA World Championships are held in Las Vegas from the 14th to the 19th. So that's where I am right now. Now, in your collages, I want you to post a variety of things that tell us multiple facets about you. So that's kind of my immediate, my mom and my boyfriend. So there's 2 important facets of my life. Another important facet is right here. This is my beautiful daughter, Jessica. She's 19. She's getting ready to start college. And she's been working, and she bought me lunch for the first time. It was a very grown-up thing. I usually buy everything for her. And she took me to lunch, and she paid for everything, even though it was too expensive, and I kept trying to give her money. So that's Jessica. She's my middle child. My oldest child is Daniel, and he has an adorable little baby. Daniel's 22. His baby is 8 months. His name is Danny, and I took him swimming at the pool, and it was the most magical thing to see him go from being this terrified little creature to splashing around and kicking and yelling and having a good time. So pool playing, that's handled, and we've talked about family. This is my mom. She got a new car for the first time in about 10 years, and she was super excited about that. Some other music I attended, my friend Michelle I've known since the beginning of time, and she surprised me on my birthday with tickets to Queen, which is not a terrible birthday present. If you ever want to know, Brian May is the most amazing guitar player. He is also a physicist who did a shout out to the people from NASA in the audience. It was fantastic. So let's see. This one is sad. I don't really want to talk about this one yet. But I'm going to, because then I can just focus on the other stuff. So over St. Patrick's Day, this skinny little cat. He was not little. He was tall, but he was super skinny. You could tell he was starved. Started hanging around my house. And I'm the type of person who, yes, I will feed the stray cats and adopt them. And that's what we did. His name was Bobby Sands. That name will be significant. We'll talk about it. It's the name of an Irish freedom fighter who starved to create change. Peaceful protest. One of my heroes. Ended up naming the cat after him because he was starving, which is in bad taste, but it just stuck. Loved him. He was such a sweet, boy, but he had been astray so long that he never stayed close to home, and we're pretty sure he got hit in the road because he just disappeared. And I still miss him. He was a fantastic kitty cat. I'm a cat person. I have another one named Nala, who you will, I'm sure, get to meet at some point. I also went to a benefit concert for my friends Mark and John Lamb. John Lamb is amazing. He marched with Martin Luther King from Salem to Montgomery back in the 1960s. He's one of my heroes. Him and Mark, who's one of my favorite local blues guitar players, played a benefit, and I went to that and took some cool pictures. This is from Queen, as you can tell. Then the last, big music event of my summer was, I've been working for a long time on this book. It's a nonfiction book about music and kind of memoir and what music means to life. As you might be able to tell, I have a deep feeling for music. And I wrote it about my friend's band and me and the world. And this is the paper copy. And then this is the download card where you can get a digital copy that has the book as an ebook, the audio book, which I spent a week recording in my home vocal booth, and a CD written by, So in the book, each chapter is one of the band's songs. That's what the chapter title is. And they recorded a CD to go along with the book. And so the download card also has the CD. And so I'm going to play a little bit of one of their songs while I show you a video that just gives you a glimpse of the book. was a tiny clip of the song and a quick look at the book. We released the book and the CD at the Colorado Irish Festival, and I got to go on stage and read some of it, and I got to sign autographs and have people come up and talk to me like I was important. And so that was a really good time. We'll continue to sell the books. It was really exciting to, sell my work to people who weren't my mom or my friends, although I sold some to them too. And we'll be doing some more book sales at various Irish festivals this fall. So that was my summer, and that tells you a lot about me. The last thing that's on here that I haven't talked about is, this is a quote from James Joyce, who's my favorite writer. Yes, you will be reading some of him whether you like it or not, but you'll like it because I love literature. It expands how we see the world and how we see ourselves, and I think it's something that helps us connect to the humanity we all share. So I enjoy my work. I enjoy teaching. I've been here at Thornton High School for going on 12 years, and this is where I choose to teach. There's nowhere else I would rather be. So as you prepare for your own collage assignment, you have to have evidence on it. It can be paper or it can be digital. We have the Chromebooks for you to use if you want to do something digital. Make sure you know what you're doing on whatever you're doing. I just put a collage into Microsoft Word and then recorded some narration with a screenshot program. I will teach you how to do some stuff as we go forward, but for right now, just use what you know. So if you know Photoshop, use Photoshop. If you don't know anything about that digital stuff and you want to make an old-fashioned collage, yep, do that. I have paper and colored pencils. I don't know that I have any glue. I might have to pick some of that up. We'll see. But I want you to bring in evidence. So if you decide to do a paper collage, I want you to bring in some bits of your summer to prove or to show what you did. Evidence or it didn't happen. You will be presenting this, much like I presented this to you, except it will be face-to-face in class starting on Monday. Yours will not be 12 minutes, which is where we are in this right now. Yours will be about a minute. You should expect to talk about a minute, and so the purpose of this is for us to just get to know each other. So talk about the things that are important to you. I don't want to tell you, like some people say, well, put in something funny or put in a dislike. I don't care. Put in the things that you care about the most and that you feel like shape who you are and how you approach the world. And, things you enjoy so we can get an idea of who each other are. I look forward to working with you this year, and I hope that you have a fabulous first couple of days, and I will see you on Monday.